In this video, we explain what the top hand and back elbow should be doing at connection, and we explain what the best players in baseball are doing. All right, when you get to connect, it's important that you have your hand, your back hand and your back elbow more or less in a vertical 90-degree angle. A little bit forward is okay. Like you can have your hand slightly in front of your back elbow, maybe 10 degrees. So somewhere between here and here, when you get to connect, is key. We see a lot of young players that have a tendency to have that elbow way out in front. That means you're going to be dropping your bat and swinging. Typically you have a severe uppercut when that happens. Also your bat speed suffers because you're dragging your bat through. So that's important that you don't do that. And the other thing is you don't want your hands too far out in front of your back elbow, because typically that means you're pulling out the front side and your bat's cutting across the plane of the pitch. So again, you want to make sure when you get to connect that your hand is more or less in a vertical line with your front elbow, maybe a little bit up in front. So what are the best players in baseball doing with their back elbow and hands in terms of alignment at connection? So if you look here at Bellinger and Acuna, you can see that their elbow and hands are aligned up and down 90 degrees. Diaz has his hands slightly in front of his back elbow, and Ohtani has his hands more or less straight up and down. Bo Bichette's the only player that has his hands significantly in front of his back elbow. He's obviously a great hitter, 306 batting average, 20 home runs, but he does have his hands up front quite a bit. The other 9 have their hands more or less straight up and down. Our recommendation is to go with the straight up and down or within 10 degrees. That'll give you the best chance for success. So it's a high priority skill. Make sure you line that backhand and the elbow at connection.